Peace, everyone. It's Moses Asar Bean coming at you live as the author of My Reality. That's what it's about. When I wake up, this is the first thing that I try to live by. It says, every day we are reborn. So rise with positive new thoughts. And then you can see the Nasut Bidi, or in English, the Pharaoh, being shadowed by the Great Pyramids, the last pyramids in Kemet, or in English, Egypt. And over here I have intelligence and intuition are two friends. And that's just off of a yogi tea bag. But yeah, so today's Poverty Consciousness is about, am I the author of my reality? Am I the author of my reality? Well, here's one thing that I authored. A few months ago, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of paying all this money to people, right, that don't give a fuck about me, which are the corporations of America, or of the world, we could say by now. So I love to eat healthy today, mainly fruits and veggies, organic, whole foods, live foods, but I don't know about you, they're expensive. When you go to the store like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, or any grocery store for that matter, so I was like, where or how can I get the most amount of nutrients, minerals, vitamins for low cost? And again, I didn't take on the initiative like I had to figure this out by myself. I asked my ancestor Tahuti, known as Thoth in the Greek world, which is the god of wisdom, or the divine principle of wisdom. And I asked for Ptah, the divine principle of creation, or creator, because we are all creators. You gotta always remember that. We're all creators here. And this is what was manifested. Now, I just clipped the wheatgrass today. Just clip that down. And what you're looking at it's called wheatgrass. You can find this online. It's got over 100 vitamins and minerals and nutrients, trace nutrients that you need. 2 ounces of this, it's about 5 pounds of vegetables you could buy at the grocery store. Just 2 ounces. And over here I'm growing pea sprouts at the moment. And again, these things pack a powerful punch, loaded with vitamin A, B, C, nutrients, minerals, everything you need right here. And get this, I'm growing them from actual seeds, right? So I'm growing them from actual seeds. These are the wheatgrass seeds right here. Those are wheatgrass seeds right there. So I'm growing them from actual seeds. I'm not buying them from a grocery store that's sprayed with pesticides. Right here too, see? These are the wheatgrass seeds. I don't want to bother them because they're growing right now. But these are the seeds. These are the seeds, right? So these are the peas. These are sunflower. And then we got some mung beans going in the back. These are some finished mung beans right here. Take a look at these, right? I don't know if you can see them that well. But these are finished mung beans right here. These things are delicious. They almost look like little sperms too. So they're seeds, they're life. They look like sperms. You know, with the head and stuff. The head and the tail. You probably see it better there. Yeah. Actually, you can't see it on that one really. Maybe this one. Here you go. See? Looks like a sperm. But anyways, so that's the deal. It's like I just speak it and it comes into existence. And what else? What else makes you an author of your reality? Well, you ever notice the stuff you don't want to happen to you, the fear, it usually ends up happening? Why is that? Because it's happening because you're putting so much feeling into it that it has no other choice to manifest. We are feeling beings. It's alive that we're supposed to be thinking all the time. No, the reason why we're thinking all the time is because we're being programmed to think all the time. Because the more you think, the less you feel, the less that you do or take action. See, when I feel really strongly about something, I'm going to take some action on it. I'm just not going to sit there and make a decision on it. You know what I mean? So I felt like growing these. And I'm growing them, you know, because I had a strong feeling for staying healthy and wanting to feel good. And that's just basically it, you know. What else can I think of? Yeah, so to be an author of your reality, you don't have to write a book. The book is unfolding as your days go on. Every time you take a breath, your story's developing. Now, do you want to be the author of your reality? That is a question you got to ask yourself. And it's not really a philosophical question, more like a scientific question. Because you can look this up also. Your heart, because if you notice in the ancient texts, like the Bible, it speaks about the heart as being the center of your mind, not your actual brain. It doesn't mention the brain or mind. It always speaks about the heart, right? It always speaks about the heart being life, right? Okay, so when you go and measure a heart for the cell content, it's got as much or more brain cells within your own heart than your own brain does. So your heart has more brain cells than the actual brain that's in your head right now. Which makes sense because if you watch this documentary on Nat Geo or National Geographic, it's called Enter the Womb, and it shows a baby being developed. The first thing that's developed is the electrical current or the electrical cells, right, that light up the heart. It's the heart is the first organ, first major organ to develop. Then it's the lungs, then it's the brain. Okay? So the heart is using the brain. The brain's not supposed to be using the heart. The brain's not supposed to be using the heart. You understand me? Because if you're using your brain, you're not really an author. You're actually insane. What do I mean by that? Because now anything you watch on television, anything that you hear in music, okay, all that, you take that to heart, it becomes a feeling and you manifest it. So just like you don't want to lose that job that you have, you're going to lose it because you keep dwelling on it. Now it's becoming a feeling. You got a feeling of fear inside you. You know, you're waiting on getting that new car. You can feel it. You can almost have it. You know, the victory's almost here. Okay, a better example. You're a football player, you're a sports player, and you're shooting that last basket. And you just know it's going to go in, and boom, it goes in because you can feel it. We're feeling beings. We're feeling. And I always speak about this a lot with people, that I want to be the author of my reality. And I ask them, are you the author of your reality? Whatever you want, you can create it. And this destroys the last attempt of any poverty consciousness. And I'm not saying that I don't get poverty consciousness anymore. I do, but now I know, okay? Because know thyself. Just like the ancients would teach, our ancestors would teach in the past, to know thyself. Knowledge is power. It truly is. Because now when that negative thought comes into my brain, right, I know it's going to create a feeling. So I'd rather create a positive feeling. So just because materially right now I'm not where I think I should be, I know feeling-wise I will be there. And then I'll have no choice to manifest that. Just like this. Just like this here. Just like this garden that costs virtually nothing, excuse me. Just like this garden that costs virtually nothing, okay? They call it penny vegetables, because that's all it costs. This whole setup here is about $2 a day worth of food, where I'm used to spending $7 a day on a meal. And you know, you go to any restaurant or you go out to buy food, you're spending at least 20 bucks at a grocery store, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks easy. Where I haven't shopped at a grocery, no, actually I went yesterday, I bought a couple items, because I don't know how to grow cereal or refine cereal. And so I bought that. But like vegetables, I haven't bought vegetables in weeks. No need to. And another thing is giving me the nutrition that I need. And that's what I really wanted. I wanted to feel full and have all the nutrients that I needed so my body could stay fresh, full of life. But yeah, so that's really what I just want to talk about with poverty consciousness, is that it's mainly about what you feel within your heart. If you feel you're going to get that job tomorrow, you'll get it. If you feel like you're going to go marry that girl tomorrow, you'll marry her. If you feel like you'll be able to travel to California and see the coast like I did and didn't have nothing but $200 in my pocket and didn't know how I was going to get from New Jersey to California, but got there within a couple months and would have got there in less time if it wasn't for the winter storm and stopping to visit my family. I would have did it in a month. You'll get there. So it's what you feel. What you're feeling, is it strong enough? And it doesn't matter. The universe gives abundantly because the universe is you. Everything that's you is the universe. So it has to give to you whatever you're feeling. It doesn't care what you think, because your brain is just a tool of your heart. It's just a tool of your greater existence. What do I mean by that? Your greater existence is you. It's always been you. You. Look in the mirror. That's not really you. That's your body. That's your brain. That's what your brain is computing as being you. But that's not you. It's what you feel. It's like when you're in a relationship. I've been in relationships where I was like, you know what? I shouldn't even be in this. And my mind was trying to rationalize and justify and say, no, you gotta stay in it because you got a child with this woman. Or you gotta stay in it because you could be homeless if you leave. And you don't want to do that because it's wintertime out. It's cold. Fear. See it? And then it ends up happening anyways. So my point is this. Always go with your gut instinct. I said in another video that that intelligence, which is knowledge, and intuition, which is your gut feeling, are your friends. Always go with your gut feelings. Feelings. We're feeling beings before we're thinking. Alright? So, just want to wish everybody well. I hope you're having fun manifesting out there. If you got any stories to share it with me. And you know what? Peace.